Hello. I've got some 7-inch singles to show here, and yeah, I've just seen a couple of response videos to Chris at Record Talk, which is a channel I'm not familiar with actually. So I've just watched his video, and I need to check out more of his stuff. But yeah, I like the sound of this. Don't often look back through what 7-inch singles I've got, and yeah, I was up for doing that, and I've enjoyed putting a bit of a playlist together. Seven tracks is not enough for a playlist, so I've just doubled up on the prompts basically. So there's two of everything, and yeah, I'll just try and rattle through it and see if I can do it in 7 minutes or not. Probably a bit of a challenge. So, Cool Sleeve, yeah, this is Gorky's and the single Patio song. I've seen a few people pretty pleased with the Record Store Day reissue of the album that this is from. So, yeah, this is from '96. And this is Herman June, I Wish That I Could See You Soon. This is from 2007. I used to go watch Herman June quite a lot. They put out quite a few albums, early 2000s. Out of all the artists that I've bought CDs for over the years, this is the one that I really wish I bought the records, because you just do not see them. And I'd love to have some of the early ones. I heard that there was maybe like 500 pressed of each, and I wouldn't be surprised if that was for, you know, all the records, all the albums that were out, sort of, don't know, 2004 to probably 10 years after that maybe. So I found this fairly recently, and I was pretty delighted. Yeah, it's sort of lo-fi, indie, jangle, laid back, slacker, indie. This song's beautiful. Company Sleeve. So this is Mick Jagger, Memo from Turner. So this is 1970. I found this only in the last few years. I'd never heard this tune before. It's from a soundtrack to a film he was in called Performance, and this track is up there with some of the best Stones tunes from this era, I reckon. So, I mean, I guess most people know it, but I'd never heard it before, and it's really good. This is Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band, Too Much Time. This is from 72. This is from Clear Spot. This was my introduction to Captain Beefheart, to be honest. And everything else was probably a bit weird, to be honest. This is a very easygoing tune. I still really like it. Hole Size. So this is one that's got I guess this is for a jukebox, isn't it? This is Paulette Reeves, and it's actually the B-side. So the single is Jazz Freak, but the B-side is It's Hard to Dance with a Broken Heart, which is a brilliant tune. 77 that was out. And yeah, just a normal single. And again, this is the B-side. So, I mean, I was so lucky finding this single. So on the A side, you've got Esther Bird, Touch Me, Take Me. But it's all about the B-side, which is an instrumental version of that. Tracks of Love and the Solid Gold Orchestra from 75, which is, I don't know, this could be my favourite ever 7-inch single. I'm not sure. It's pretty high up there. Coloured vinyl. So this is Super Furries, Man Don't Give a Fuck from 96. This is on some sort of blue swirl. And then this is Spiritualized. Electric Mainline. This is like an EP. This is on yellow vinyl. It's got Good Times and Lay Back in the Sun, which both appeared on Pure Phase, which was out in '95, which I just went to watch them perform in its entirety, and it was an incredible gig. Parallel Lines, I struggled a bit here. This one ticks the box. Harold Better's Tall Girl. This is actually just a single-sided promo, so this is from '65. It's like a heavy horn, upbeat soul tune, really. It's pretty decent. This was the only other thing that I could find, really, that I wanted to put on the playlist that's Parallel Lines, and it's Frankie Valli, The Night, which is a bit of a classic. I'd not heard this for so long, and it's like probably one of those tunes that you just think you've just heard it to death, and then I've played it again. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Cool label. So this is Smoke Out. That's the label anyway. So again, this is another B-side actually. So it's Life Force. The A-side is What You Gonna Do About Me, but it's all about the B-side, which is The Freeze. And this is from '72. I suppose it's sort of conscious lyrics, really. I think when I found this a few years ago, and I think it was sort of around the height of the cost of living crisis, and like this tune is pretty pertinent, really. And yeah, maybe not the most spectacular label, but I just wanted to include this single, really, because I love this tune. I like the label a lot. Truth and Right, that's Ja Robin. The Lions, Natty Congo Eye. Just an amazing track. There's times when I've listened to it and I've thought to myself, is this the best reggae tune that I've ever heard? And I've not heard that many reggae tunes, so maybe it is. But it's a brilliant track. There's just a sort of dubby version of it on the B side, but the A side is the one, really. And then singles that are valuable. So this is Blur, Crazy Beat. When was this out? Was this out in 2003? I'll have bought that when it came out. It's on this red wax. And I didn't put all my collection into Discogs until I was furloughed over COVID. And this was a surprise. I hadn't realised that all the artwork for these singles from Think Tank, that album, was all done by Banksy. So this is a Banksy sleeve, therefore it commands a bit of a price, which is obviously more than the few quid it would have cost new. It's a good tune. And then, this is Terry Callier, which my mate Dave got signed for me. This is a single, Brother to Brother, which is with Paul Weller. But again, it's the B-side that I like, which is Darker Than a Shadow. So there you go. Cheers.